Indeed. Very nicely done,
We're
Murray.
all set to go to Mesa City.
And we are absolutely set to go to Mesa City. Hello, everyone and everything, and welcome back to more Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. In the last episode, we absolutely dusted up Raleigh and almost completely knocked out his operation. There's a few more things that we're definitely going to get done back in that world, but in the meantime,
We're all set to go to Mesa City.
it's time for World 2.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, the notorious Muggshot, ruthless muscle of the Fiendish Five. What he lacked in brains, he definitely made up for in brawn. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter, a neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect. With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be kicked on or pushed around again. So he's holed up in Mesa City, huh? I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boomtown.
A rocky start. Let's get at it. Welcome to a whole new world. The U.S. Mesa City. Alright. Keep out? Well, we'll see about that. I want to mention the coins again.
Hey, Sly, I thought you said Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the ninja spire jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So, jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
And it's actually a very precise translation. So again, I want to mention the coins because every single level we've been to, the police station, this one, and Raleigh's Fortress, have all had different designs on them, which I'll show off right about now. The police station had stars on them, the Interpol star. The Raleigh's Fortress one, they had his hat on them, and these ones just have good old-fashioned $sign. Love that little attention to detail. So, I also just completely glossed over a new move, a new Master Thief technique that I actually can't do. The Ninja Spire Jump, which is so satisfying. You just automatically gravitate towards points when you press the circle button, you do that little flourish. Super enjoyable. So, last time we were dealing with walruses and a couple other sea creatures. Our new theme for enemies is junkyard dogs. And we've got a whole optional area over here that is exclusively for getting a bunch of bottles on these floating... uh-oh. I don't have a horseshoe. Aww. Alright, back into the thick of it. So, Mesa City is a real place in the United States. It's in Utah, which juxtaposes it with the first world we went to, which was in the Welsh Triangle. That is real. But the specific island Sly mentions is called the Isle of Wrath, which is very much not a real thing. There's a Cape Wrath, I believe, in Scotland. The best darn eggs! This mattress! But no, we're in a world of reality now, which is of course why there are giant floating coins everywhere. Ah! Alright. So we've got 40 bottles to find. I believe that's the highest that we've seen as of yet.
What's with those flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
As Raleigh said, a snake could not slither in here without setting off alarms. What he failed to realize, though, is that's because snakes can't jump. And Sly very much can. Switch to the other side before they switch, and you'll be just fine. Plenty of bottles. I wonder if I've missed any. So, we do not have the blueprints for Muggshot's operation, which of course means we cannot sense all the bottles and breakables until we find those. So if I miss any, I'm on my own. This is my favorite dog design, this blackjack dealer here. Love his attack, throwing cards. I've always loved that aesthetic. Just the card projectile. I don't know how effective it could possibly be. Oh my, okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's in control here. They don't call this level a rocky start for nothing. So we've made it out from the outskirts. Now we're getting into a little more civilization here. Ooh. I don't know who parked their car there, but I have a feeling I know why it's still there. That trick only works once, you dogs. Okay. Got... I don't know. Can I make this? I can. And... we've got a whole bunch more bottles over here. And we've also found our vault. It's over there, but I'm not going to climb all the way out there with 8 bottles short. We're just going to wait until we find them. I have no idea what these machines would be for. Maybe like a chop shop where you're crushing down the empty body of a car. Now we're getting tricky on us. So I do want to show off what Bentley said. It's safe to touch those lasers while they're flashing. They don't count. Which, you know, here I go applying logic again. I would have made them count. Or heck, maybe just have them on every tile. I don't know why they have to switch. But maybe the villains in this game are just in a sporting mood, you know? They want to give us a good shot. So we've made it to the end of the level. And I'm gonna really hope there are 3 bottles in here. Uh-oh. I will be honest, I have played through the first world of this game a lot more than any other part of this game. So, we're gonna get to a point here where I do not have everything memorized. So I'm gonna have to meet you over by wherever I missed this bottle. See you guys in a minute. Ah, here we are. We're overlooking that lake with all the junk in it, back where those first panel lights were. There's this leaning telephone pole with a bottle all the way out on the end of it. Alright, I will meet you guys back by the vault now. Made it, made it. I'm really hoping that missing that 1 bottle does not become a pattern. Like, I do know this game pretty well.
To enter the vault code. A little bit of higher mathematics and voila! Dial in 314.
I think the answer to this one was pi. I could have solved that.
Outstanding! You've button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. Better back off to a safe distance first.
The standard tool in a thief's toolkit, honestly. The hat which blows up. You know. I can only imagine that coming in handy. It actually will come in handy in a few instances that I can think of. So we're not going to sleep too hard on it. One last run away. I'm going to cut away back to that key. And made it back no problem. With some neons in the distance, we've made it to the hub. One key down, a whole new set to go. Muggshot's turf. The atmosphere here is completely different. Everything about it is so night and day compared to Raleigh's Fortress. Lots of construction equipment. It looks like a high-rise hotel. And tons of branding. Muggshot seems to be very confident in himself. He's certainly not hiding.
This Muggshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
In a world of anthropomorphic animals, would assuming that dogs like fire hydrants be racist? Certainly hard to say. I forgot I had that ability on. The explosion radius on the hats is rather generous. So here's our new flashlight guards. These dogs in the slick tuxedos. We're gonna use the roll to close distance on that. I accidentally cut off Muggshot. Hold on. Like I said, I want him to have his time in the sun. Kaposh. No cops on our premises, boss. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm not one of Muggshot's goons. So we've got 3 levels to choose from here. I don't remember which is which. I know which one I want to do, but I don't remember which way it is. I'm hoping it's this one. Nope, 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 nope. Don't want to do that. Nuh-uh. Nope. Sorry, dog track. Next time. Not doing that right now. You can wait. Ooh, oh. That's a whole lot of feelings mixed up in the dog track. That means the one I want to go to is over here. Murray's Big Gamble.
Murray is in position to make a run for this key.
Okay, so what do I do?
Provide some covering fire for him with that blasting station.
Sweet.
Use the left analog stick to aim and press the square button to fire.
I'll do my best.
Murray is about to have some time in the spotlight for this particular minigame mission.
Let's do it.
We are going to be manning a turret and giving Murray cover. He's starting with a gold horseshoe. That's not common. It's going to let him take 2 hits. Now Murray, in the intro to the game, Sly described Murray as part-time driver and full-time burden. And here we see that kind of coming into play. He's such a coward, but he means so well. Oops. Sorry, Murray. Apparently, that horseshoe does not protect from bullets. Let's not kill Murray. Poor guy. In the developer's commentary for the second game in the series, I believe, they mentioned that Murray has a huge case of Sly envy. Like, he wants to be the man in the field like Sly. He wants to be the cool, smart-talking, just absolutely capable thief. But he's just so not. But I love seeing that come to play in... Uh-oh. Get out of the way, Mary. I love seeing that come to play in this sort of level. Now watch out for these explosive, hazardous waste barrels. If you shoot any of those, they will explode. And Murray will almost definitely die. The only things that his horseshoe will protect him from here are the enemies, not ours, and I believe he will still die from explosions. Whoop. Going up. Right, we are just about finished here. These flashlight guards are going to pull their punches. By, instead of shooting, they're going to just charge straight at him. They can still hurt him. My one recommendation for these turret levels, there are going to be a number of them, is don't rapid fire. Look at him go. Well done, Murray. You tie this whole team together. And that is going to be 2 levels. So, as per usual, we're going to go and do a speed run. But, because I'm doing things in order, that means we're going to be switching back to Tide of Terror. So I'll meet you guys there in a second. Today's speed run is going to take us to the fire down below. And I've been looking forward to this one, I will be honest. I very much enjoy this. Still got our golden horseshoe. No, we don't, because this is a speed run. I just... Alright, rewind. Redo. Redo. Nothing gambled, nothing lost. So this level, it gives us a pretty generous time limit, over 1.5 minutes. But we have another nice skip that we can do here, which I did show off when we were running through this level. Jump on this chimney, then up to here, and we skip that entire, very time-consuming section. When I used to play this game when I was younger, and I did not know that tripping alarms made the time tick faster, I still knew that skip. And so when I got to this wheel, I would purposefully trick the alarm, just because I thought I was saving time, and still make it to the exit before time ran out, because that skip on the steam whistle saves so much time. And we have just about got this done. Avoid the last few spotlights. And that level practically didn't exist. Done and dusted. Okay, and that's going to be the last you hear from me today. So, before we get going and I leave you in the capable hands of the Sucker Punch developers, thank you guys so much for watching, and if any of you even think about touching that like button, I will respond with a hail of lead. See you guys next time.
After doing the crankshaft level, we decided that it would be impossible to finish this game with levels that are that size. So we decided we were kind of in this mode where, okay, that was a a regular big level, and we'll also do these smaller levels that are kind of bonusy. And we wanted to do one that was just pretty much all secure, as much security as I could put in. So this is kind of going to be a small security level, and it ended up being actually pretty
good, great size.
A good size. For security in the game, we decided to go with a kind of one free hit per system, I guess you could say, where they're kind of in sensor mode. They're yellow. And they don't actually cause damage to you if you trigger it, but it sets off the alarm and changes them to a damage, this kind of red damaging state. And we primarily did that, for inexperienced players to give them an extra chance to get through, instead of just hurting them every time. And also because we like the idea of you running around while the alarms are blaring, and it's loud. It's a little disorienting. It's something, if it immediately burned you, a lot of people would probably, die then and wouldn't get that experience of running around while the alarms are blaring. So we thought that was a good thing. So we switched to kind of one free hit, I guess, per system.
We were in a really tight constraints. The challenges of creating this environment, one of our best traits is that we have a great way of communicating. So between the designer, modeler, and texturers, we made sure that whatever we were creating could get done in the time we had available. We really adjusted when we had to. We adjusted things in the model to work for gameplay. And then also before I did my final handoff, I really talked to the texture artist, because he had a limited amount of time, and said, hey, this is what I did. And I really tried to model it toward him being able to texture it in a fast period of time. It also looked great. So it was really great. We really talked about, and we learned a lot about our game design and process through this. After this, Rob started doing almost all the elevation and final, doing any turns, adding any elevation changes. And so it really helped the whole process.
This is also, I think, our last level had split collision versus what you see on screen versus what you kind of the physics that you're running around on. So this really was
a transition.
Yeah, a transition from how we did levels, and it was. I think it really helped us get in a position where we could finish the game.
Yeah, it's totally true. We do stuff fast, yeah.
I forgot that I was not playing by myself here.